I wanted to just take a little time to go over the site again with some of you if you're having trouble still. Some things to note that are new this week too is on the homepage, the announcements. I've had to change my office hours to accommodate a meeting that I have to go to. I'm trying to get this to load, but it's not showing me more. But I've updated the office hours on the site. I'm now only available on Thursdays from 1 to 2. I'm available on Tuesdays by appointment, but I have a meeting now during that time. Let me see if I can get, I can get some things to work here. On the homework, I wanted to make sure that you guys saw this. When you click on homework, I think it's just taking a little while to load. Okay, we've got the past assignments that were due. A lot of you got those in on time. That was great. And you've also got upcoming assignments. Chapter 3 is due the 14th, but you definitely want to get started on it as soon as possible. It's a lot of material. And then it doesn't show you on this view. If you notice these tabs up here, it doesn't show you the quizzes and tests. So I would, if I were you, try to make my default show all assignments. And there's the quiz 1, chapter 1 that a lot of you missed. So I want to make sure that you're understanding. You can either do homework all by itself, quizzes all by themselves. These quizzes up here are the only ones that I assign. So all these are the site, and they're not as good as they're not for points, I should say, at least. But I think the easiest view is to go to show all. And when you show all, you can see all the due dates. Remember, sometimes they don't go in order, so check them all and make sure you get those on your calendar. So there is the first thing, and then, oops, main menu. Sorry, I'm still navigating. Then the grade book, if you want to see your grades, I've updated all of the grades from chapters 1, 2, the quiz we just had, and you just go to gradebook here. So you click gradebook, and right now I haven't done our assignments, so I've only got a 0 out of 14 on sections 2.1 to 2.2. But you can see just the past 2 weeks, you can see the past month, and you can see the entire course to date. So I've only done that. Then I can look at this one up here, the overall score. I've gotten 0 on all my assignments, which is not good for me, but hopefully you've done better. So I want you to check your grade book, see if I've missed anything. And if you did miss that quiz, the chapter 1 quiz, I dropped the lowest the lowest quiz score, so just make sure you don't miss another, and that score will go away at the end of the semester. The new thing that we're going to do is the course tools, and under course tools, and then you see here document sharing. I've posted this first tab right here. When you're highlighting this first, see the difference? This is the fair and fair die. Then this first tab is the Math 112 tab. This Math 112 tab, only I am allowed to post there. You are not to be posting in that category. And what I've got for you right now, I've got a homework tips for the My Stat Lab site. Again, it goes over some of the things I just said. And then over here, I've got the document sharing assignments for exam 1. So let me see what that looks like. Sorry. So these document sharing, it gives you the instructions of what to do here. So let's say I'm Darling. Darling, I'm going to use you. She got assigned nutrition versus academic performance. So when she goes in, she wants to get that posted by 11:59 on Tuesday, September 8th. So, and then the list goes on. Make sure you find your name. If you don't, email me immediately. And then if she doesn't, or when she does that worksheet, what she's going to do is go to, she had nutrition, so she'd go here, and then you just click upload document right over here. You can even take a picture of it if it's a good enough picture with your phone, and then just upload it there. But you want to make sure that you share the file. The first thing you want to do is share it with the instructor only, because I'm going to check it and make sure that I point, if there are any mistakes, that I fix them before it gets shown to the whole class. So you want to share file with instructor only. I'm just going to cancel because I don't have that file yet. And then from there, I'll post the ones that need to be posted to the entire class. So as you can see on the on this, so that's the document share part that you have to do by this deadline. And then we're going to have a discussion between September 9th and September 21st. You can read anybody else's work and comment on it in the discussion. So let's go check out the discussion. So going back to the main menu, way down at the bottom, right under homework is discussions. So under discussions, it's going to load. Let's wait. There it is. So you're going to have the same, I'm going to open this up on September 9th, and you're going to have the same category. So if I wanted to comment on Darlings, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and just click respond down here. So that's when it opens on September 9th, and you have until the 21st to respond to any one person's worksheet. Let's share the wealth though. Let's not all respond to one. If there's been like 2 people responding to one, move on to a different one to comment on. Unless you have a really important question about how they got their answer. Okay, so I believe, again, every time you're coming in the course, you're going to the course home, looking at the announcements. I want to, there's the announcements. There's my new office hours. Monday, Wednesday are the same from 11 to 12, and Thursday now from 1 to 2. You want to read the book, chapter contents, go back to the main menu. And here's the last thing too, the Conley worksheets. I've now highlighted anything in red, actually chapter 1 and chapter 2 in red, you should have done by now. Even if you didn't get points for it, you should be doing this as we go. And then chapter 3, we're now entering, so I've highlighted these. You should be working on these right now up through the 14th. There's also the polls and quizzes. I also highlighted in red the practice quiz. Again, not collecting it yet, but it's there for you to take and get better at. Another video is available on standard deviation. And then again, the calculator lessons. So the calculator lessons are now going to step up, and I think we're going to do a little project with them next week just to make sure that all of you are using that calculator correctly. So make sure you've watched these videos and try and play along with them on your calculator. So again, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know, and I hope this is making it a little easier for you to manage the site. Take care.